Good morning, friends, and welcome to Tuesday. I am very tired and my hair is a mess, and that's actually partially why I wanted to record a vlog clip this early in the morning. Yeah, it's untamable at this point. Because I took a shower last night and I just fell asleep. I was also kind of everywhere when falling asleep, like I was just turning in the bed all over, so that probably messed my hair up quite a bit. But yeah, it might start falling naturally throughout the day, but I kind of doubt it. I thought it was pretty interesting though. In any case, it's relatively early. It's like 7:30 in the morning, and while this is normal for me to be awake at this time on a work day, on a day off, not so much. Well, depending. I've technically been awake since like 5:30, but I've been falling back asleep on and off. And the main reason is because I have groceries being delivered, so I'm just waiting for those. And yeah, I haven't made coffee yet because I'm planning on going back to sleep after the groceries have been delivered. So I'll probably check in with you guys when I have coffee so we can go ahead and share the first sip. Slight change of plans. Instead of falling asleep, I decided to make coffee anyway. So let's share the first sip while I just made it nice and fresh. Heck yeah. Today has been a bit of a day of gratitude. I haven't done a whole lot necessarily, but I am trying to get better about just sitting alone and thinking. Just kind of thinking about life, thinking about where I'm at, and most notably, what I'm grateful for. I'm not going to go and run down the entire list because it's a long list, but in essence, I think it's been good to meditate on what it is I have. And even though my current situation might not be ideal, those who know, know. I'm not going to get into details. I'm still grateful for a lot of what I have. I'm still grateful for where I'm at in life because, adversity builds character and all that. And while it's never fun to have to deal with adversity, we do come out of it stronger. I mean, 2022 was probably the roughest year I've had in my life so far, which I guess isn't really saying much because I still have my entire life ahead of me, but up to this point, it was definitely the toughest year I've had. But I came out stronger because of it. I learned a whole lot because of everything that happened, and now I'm just working on improving myself little by little and working towards the goals I have. And I think that's nice. And in the midst of it, I think it's nice to reflect on how far we've come a lot of the time, because we don't take a lot of time to recognize that, you know? So maybe if you're watching this, just kind of take some time to look at where you are, like think about how you got here, things like that, and whether good or bad, hopefully you can find something worth feeling grateful for. Even if it's something as simple as, being able to breathe air, being able to drink water, eat food, even if it might not be a whole lot, or even if it might not be like gourmet meals every day, just some sort of little thing, because I know I'm grateful for a lot of little things in my life. So you guys know how I've been playing the NES version of Dragon Quest I for the past 4 or 5 days? Well, I kind of learned a bit of an important lesson. The NES version of Dragon Quest I is significantly more difficult than its remakes. I tried heading to Cantlin at level 13 because I managed to beat the dragon that was guarding Princess Gwaelin, brought her back, and then I went through Galen's grave and got the Silver Harp, and then got the Staff of Rain. So I'm like, oh, if I got this far, maybe I could head to Cantlin early and start kind of working towards the shield they sell, because I think the shield sold in Cantlin is like the best shield in the game. But on my way, in the, I think it's called the Damdora Desert, I died twice. Against 2 different enemies, too. One of them was against a rogue scorpion, one of them was against, like, the more powerful iteration of a wolf, I think? Or no, it was a knight. wasn't dealing enough damage to kill it, and I was kind of getting stubborn. I'm like, okay, like my HP was in the red, and I'm like, okay, maybe if I just hit it one more time, it'll go down, and sure enough, it did not. I learned my lesson. I am under leveled, and I need to kind of work on my levels, or I need to start running from encounters, but, you know, even so, what's the point in going to Cantlin if I'm not strong enough to handle the enemies? Because by the time I get there, I'm not going to have enough gold to afford like the weapons and armor. And besides, I don't think I need to buy the weapon upgrade because I know you can just go straight into Charlock, which is the final dungeon, and get the ultimate sword early. So, yeah. But I definitely learned my lesson. The NES version of Dragon Quest I is significantly more difficult than its modern remakes. Still fun though, but I'm definitely going to need to spend a lot more hours grinding. Just like that, the day has come and gone. It's 10:30 now. Surprisingly late, but I guess that makes sense because I've been watching YouTube. So I made some progress in Dragon Quest. Not a whole lot, but you know, I made the progress I mentioned earlier, and then I did grinding afterward. And afterward, I got some writing done. Not a whole lot, but it's still progress. And since then, I've been watching Lucagen's playthrough of Ace Attorney Investigations. I'm on the final episode now. It is over an hour long, but I'm gonna watch it all the way through because I got this far anyway. So, no Trails to Azure tonight, but this has been a nice way to end the day. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog day too. Thank you guys so much for watching. You are all wonderful people, and as always, let's do our best tomorrow.